Hey everyone, welcome to another video, and of course you can see by the title of the video, this is my review of Cerruti 1881, and this is the signature version. This one is classed as a leather, and I would absolutely agree with that, and this came out I believe in 2017. Now I haven't got the box, I've had this a little while. I think I got this when it came out, in fact. Well, I have of course got the bottle, and so here it is, similar to the original. We've got Cerruti 1881. You got signature printed on the front. It hasn't got that sort of wavy effect all over it. It does have it on the back a little bit. It's just in printed 1881 smooth apart from that, and that shows through from the back, so it is a little different. The cap is black, as is the sprayer, and you've got some information on the bottom, and that's about it. So it's the same bottle almost. It doesn't have all this sort of ribbed effect, the wavy effect, the front and back, and it's a plain back, but so a little different, but the whole setup is pretty much the same. Just the sort of front and back of the glass is a little different, but it is like the original. It's got 1881 on the back. So this one, as I said, is classed as a leather, and I would absolutely agree. Now the notes, top is pepper, nutmeg and grapefruit. The mid is leather, cardamom and labdanum, and the base is amber, pepper tree, which I've never heard of, patchouli and vetiver. Okay, so I can tell you right now that this is quite simple. There isn't many notes to your nose really. I mean, if you dig hard enough, there's a bit of dust there, if you dig hard enough you can maybe get a couple of other notes out of it, but this one, think of the same cardamom note as you got, say, in a lot of other fragrances. Cardamom's quite a unique scent, so, but most people think of cardamom as Landerwiet de l'Homme. So take the cardamom of Landerwiet de l'Homme and add in this quite pungent leather straight on top, and say 60-65% of the is leather and the rest is cardamom, and that's what this smells like. It's quite simple now, and you get that from top to bottom. It doesn't change much at all, or very little. So when you first spray it till it's absolutely dry down, that's pretty much what you get. Now there is a slight, you get the patchouli and the vetiver, but not in its scent. Now you get just ever so slightly earthy dirtiness in this, but I mean it's ever so slight, and I think that's coming from this sort of earthy vetiver that's in this, and it's just ever so slight sort of tart sort of pinch. The only way to describe it as sort of like a, you know, like patchouli's got that sort of screech, that like sort of tiny, it's like a spice I suppose, just that kick, if you will, like that little tiny patchouli kick. This fragrance got that little patchouli kick and that little sort of slightly dirty vetiver kick, and that's it. But I mean it's ever so slight. I mean, if you're not looking for it, you probably wouldn't even notice, but it is there, and it just gives it a slight different feel with the cardamom and leather. But that's pretty much it. So think of a Landerwiet de l'Homme cardamom and a big dollop of quite natural smelling leather. I mean, this, for the cheap scent, from this most of the Cerruti line are quite cheap scents. You get them for less than £20 normally, £25 for the ones that are a little harder to find. For a cheaper scent, this smells absolutely natural. You know, it's, I mean, there is no such thing as natural oils for leather, but this smells just like a natural leather jacket, an expensive one as that. This has got a lovely classy vibe to it, very masculine. To me it doesn't smell like something a lady could wear, although you could by all means, but this definitely suits more of like a masculine man kind of scent, with the cardamom spice and the leather mix. Real nice. Now, I'm not a big fan of leather, hence why in fragrances, hence why I haven't used a great deal of it. A lot of that is decanting from other people, but I appreciate how this is made. It's so natural smelling, and I'll get on to the performance. The performance is way above average. This is very good. It's not beast mode, but it's very, very good. It lasts and projects very, very well. So if you want, say, a nice classy leather nighttime going out fragrance, where you're dressed up a little, semi-formal or smart casual, something like that, and you're looking for that type of leather jacket, spicy, almost sort of almost seductive scent with that cardamom, then I would say don't look any further, especially if you want one that doesn't cost you much money either. So on that, age range, I would say about 25 upwards. Again, anybody could wear it at any age. You wear what you wish, and you can wear it at any time if you wish. But I would say this is more suited for someone about 25 plus. It's just got a little bit more maturity than they had in the early 20s. And I would say ideal, I would say this is autumn and winter, in fact. Ideal autumn, but wear it certainly 2 seasons out of 4, autumn and winter, is what I would recommend. But again, you wear it wherever you please and never let anybody tell you otherwise. So overall, I was really, when I bought this, really surprised how natural it smelt for the money that you pay from a house that really, as soon as their fragrances hit shelves within a month, they're, £20-25 a bottle. This one is not easy to find. You can find it, but it's not one of those that you see everywhere like the original 1881. This one you've got to hunt for a little bit more. But if you like the sound of this cardamom leather combination, I could guarantee you that it smells fantastic. Although I don't like wearing it because I'm not a fan of leather on my skin, but I wanted to try it. I'm a big fan of the Cerruti 1881 line. There are some doozies, and I've had 3 or 4 doozies from this 1881 line, so they're not perfect. But again, there's ones like this that they come out with, and it just blows it out the water. Fantastic quality for the money, and a cool bottle. I'm a big fan of anything black, so hence why it's still in my collection, although I don't really wear it. But for the money, it looks good, it smells good, the performance is excellent. It's got a slight touch of sexiness to it with that cardamom, and again, if you're looking for a leather, you can't go wrong with this one. So that's my quick take on Cerruti 1881 Signature. If you've tried it, the fragrance, let me know in the comments below and what you thought of it is. If you've not tried it, any other comments, anything really, just leave the comments below and I'll answer you as soon as I can. So thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it as always. Hopefully I'm not pushing out too much in the way of content this week, but I had a few days off work and I want to make some videos and get some out there on my channel again. But I'm not going to go silly. I'm just going to go with when I've got free time, when I feel like it, and when I get something new to try, which I will have a couple of things in at the end of the week, so I'm looking forward to those. I should be coming in the post today, tomorrow, as this is early in the morning. The postman wouldn't be here yet, not for a good couple of hours. Thank you, and I'll see you again soon on the next video.